Good day, YouTube, and welcome into another Tits Beer Bong 420 beer review. We're going to be reviewing a Lambic. It's a style of beer that doesn't taste like beer. And for where I live, Lambics, when you see some on the shelf, some will stay on the shelf for a long time, some will sell out super quick, then you don't see them for a while. So it's not often that we see them. There was one I remember once being on the shelves with high alcohol content. I ended up not picking it up. Usually Lambics are low in alcohol because they're basically a beer with fruit juice, and then it just tastes like fruit juice. So there was a cork on it. I started to take the cork off after the netting, and I said to myself, it's about to pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it came off with a little bit of pop, so there was a cork and a netting. I've only had 2 Lambics so far in my life, and they're all from Mort Subite. And this third one will be as well. It's a Belgium brewed Lambic, so I'm going to show you the 2 because I still have their bottles. It's been a long time since I've had a Lambic, folks. I've had Mort Subite Correct Lambic, the one that's the cherry flavored one, if you see the bottle here. And that's with water, malted barley, wheat, cherry juice, elderberry juice, corn, sugar, and hops. 4.4% alcohol. I've also had Mort Subite Framboise Lambic, another 4.5% one. This one was with water, malted barley, wheat, raspberry juice, corn, sugar, and hops. So a raspberry flavored beer and more like a cherry flavored beer. Well, the one we have for this review, folks, is Mort Subite Original Framboise. It's the first time they've put actually a sticker on the bottles, and I tried to get the best looking sticker because all of them are on it shitty like, so it's a little hard to see some of the words and stuff, but I know what they're saying, and it's covering whatever the label has. So this one here is Mort Subite Original Framboise, still 4.5% alcohol. I guess it's still brewed product of Belgium. From what the sticker's telling me, barley malt, wheat, 15% raspberry juice, elderberry juice, hops, that aspartame potassium at 1.9 milligrams per 375 milliliters, and all I see is fluid ounces. The sticker's covering up what size it is. You get 205 calories, 0.2 grams of fat, 36 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of sugar, 0.26 grams of protein. So it's the first time a sticker's been on a Lambic that I've ever bought. I'm grossed out at the point that there's a sweetener in here. I haven't smelt it yet, so because it's not smelling from the bottle at this point. But close up, I don't even know if I guess just Ramberry. Fuck me. I can't smell anything until I put it to my nose. And it's like a raspberry juice smell. I've drank some other drinks, so I'm not sober in this review, folks. It's just raspberry smell, but you have to put it to your nose to notice it. It's 4.5%. Fuck the sweetener in this. It's Mort Subite Original Framboise from Belgium, 4.5%. Gotta remember, these are beers with fruit juice in them, so they don't actually taste like beer in the end, and they're supposed to be low, but some are high alcohol content. And I guess it's not a good pour. Can't get it all in yet because I got too much head. It's like your typical red raspberry jam-y, drinky look kind of feel. Oh my god, folks. You can't smell a lot of it out of the bottle. Like putting the bottle to your nose, you just get a little bit of like a raspberry smell. But out the glass when it can breathe and bigger opening, I am like punched in the face with all this raspberry juice and some elderberry juice. I've never had, and I mean, yeah. I've had things with raspberry in it that have been good. And I know everything I've had with elderberry juice has been good, like the Happy Planet, immunity shots and whatnot. I'm just not looking forward to it because it's up to the sweetener part of this beer. But it smells like raspberry juice and maybe a little bit of elderberry juice and nothing else. So how about I taste it now and let you know? Alright, lots of head, red, carbonated. Cheers. It's been a while since I've had a Lambic, folks. And they still are your typical Lambics. No beer taste whatsoever, just like a hoppy juice taste because it's kind of heavy bodied. And really, I'm just getting raspberry juice, maybe a little bit of elderberry juice, and that shitty ass fucking sweetener I think I'm picking up on. So in my opinion, I don't know how well I'm tasting the elderberry juice, but I'm definitely tasting the raspberry juice, which tastes nice. And this is the original Framboise. So compared to the other Framboise I've had, the difference is that there's a sweetener and there's elderberry juice with it. But this version, I don't know how much I taste the elderberry juice. I might be tasting some of it, but I taste the raspberry juice and a fucked upness from the sweetener. And this is not my first drink of the night, so I'm not sober, so I'm not going to say, oh, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Just note, if you never had a Lambic before, they're usually low in alcohol. All the Mort Subites I've had have been 4.5%. This version of the Framboise is the original, so there's added fruit juice and a sweetener. It's like raspberry juice. Tastes fine, but the sweetener doesn't feel the best in me and doesn't taste good. And I'm effed up because of the other drinks, but not because of this drink. This is just adding to the effed upness. It's the first one I've had with like a stupid sticker thing on it. It's alright, but fuck the sweetener part. That makes it taste horrible. But the rest of it tastes fine. But more like just raspberry juice with a hint of like elderberry juice. You don't taste the beer. Peace.